Very impressive film, sir. Should we give the audience some time to recover? Or should we start straight away?
Thank you very much. It is very difficult to keep the audience engaged in the last session just before lunch. I'm sure you all are here thinking of lunch, so we'll have to be very careful.
We'll keep it short, sir. So, Viksit Bharat 2047. We finally have a goal. We want to be a developed nation by 2047. How does the Indian Navy plan to support this vision of the government and of the nation?
So thank you, Sandeep. First of all, I want to thank the organizers, especially Major Gaurav Arya, I think he's just gone out, for inviting me to this 4th edition of Chanakya Dialogues Conclave. And I'm truly delighted to be here. You have started a conversation with a very pertinent question up front, and which I will answer in reverse order. And why? I'll tell you why. Because it is very important for us, for the Navy, to understand as to what is expected out of the Navy as the nation develops into a Viksit Bharat, and then we plug in to that endeavor. So that is how we have developed this vision of Navy's vision of 2047, which I will come in a few minutes or so. Now, all of us, at least some of us, my seniors, mentors who are sitting here, who have taught me all these years, and I truly believe now that India is a maritime nation. It was, it is, and it will always be a maritime nation. It is supported by its civilization history of over 6,000 years, and there is no getting away from it. From the initial traders, Indus Valley traders, to the Cholas fleets, and to today's environment, the people, prosperity of the nation has always been linked to the seas. And that is likely to continue because of geography. Now, if you look our nation, northern frontiers are all blocked, and they present a different challenge, both geographically and geopolitically. So we have no choice but to look down, and look down all three sides. There are seas, and there are data to prove, which I will just cover up. It was very interesting to hear our Honorable Raksha Mantri last year, and when he said we were looked upon as a landlocked country with seashores, but today we are seen as an island nation with land borders. And that, coming from the Defense Minister of the country, was a huge statement. It obviously demonstrated the importance of maritime domain, which is being accorded in the corridors of power. Some trivia data which is already there in the open domain, but it is worth reiterating that majority of our trade, 95% by volume, 68% by value, traverse through the oceans. This is not going to change. And out of that 68, the 32% balance, most of it is through services and software. And that means data. And how does the data flow in the world? The data flows through the undersea cables. So, in a way, if I will not be much wrong if I say that all of us, in some way or other, are touched by the seas in our day-to-day lives. So that is the importance of the oceans per se in our quest to become Viksit Bharat. Now, coming from that, I can say that our efforts in the next 22 years to become a Viksit Bharat will be certainly premised as a maritime voyage, and whatever happens from in the seas will decide the destiny of the nation. And that is, it's not a surprise that 2 years back our Honorable Prime Minister said in so many words that the prosperity and security of the country is dependent upon the oceans.